Hello and welcome to Crypto Condensed. Thank you for joining me. Today is September 11th, Wednesday. This is your host, Champagne Crypto, and let's get into the markets. Bitcoin we see is hovering at $10,131, fairly stagnant overall. Ethereum at 178, and XRP down 1% at 25 cents. Our top gains for today are Nexo up 8%, Ren up 20%, and Redcoin up 3% with about less than 100k volume. So I wouldn't touch Redcoin currently, but do as you wish. Into our top 200 of the day, we see our top coin gainer is Aladdin coin at up 16%. Matrix AI Network up 15%, and Moeda Loyalty Points 14%. That's the altcoins for you. Dominance currently at 70% for Bitcoin. That's been a stable. We'll see if it goes up or down, but regardless, alts are very iffy right now. Let's go into our news. On Cointelegraph, a new study reveals countries with most registered crypto exchanges. Of course, UK and US leading the way, and followed by Hong Kong, Singapore, and countries like Argentina, India, Mexico, Russia, and Indonesia reported the fewest registered exchanges. Per the report, almost 10% of all exchanges considered in the survey do not have countries of registration. In 2018, the volume of Bitcoin directly transferred between exchanges was almost $92.6 billion. A total of $65.1 billion was transferred between exchanges from G20 countries, Hong Kong and Singapore. As you see right here, here's a little graphic posted by Bitfury Crystal regarding the countries and the number of exchanges they have. The EU has 49, UK 43, and so on. USA is sitting in fourth place at 27, but we see Hong Kong and Singapore catching up with 22 and 19 respectively. This will only increase over time, but I'm curious to see how other countries step up, such as Indonesia, Russia, Mexico, India. They have a long way to go in adoption and cryptocurrency exchanges in general. On to our next piece of news. Leading crypto altcoin may drop 40%. This is some alt news for you. And if you can guess, the leading crypto besides Bitcoin is Binance. Binance has been up for the majority of the first half of the year because of all of its announcements after announcements. It debuted its DEX, launched margin trading, and so much more. Binance Launchpad platform for IEOs was a big thing because in order to get a chance to win an IEO ticket, you needed to hold a certain amount of Binance tokens. I think it's over 1,000 or something like that. And Binance currently is actually closing down for US holders and residents. And US Binance Exchange will open, I believe, in a couple weeks. So be on the lookout for US Binance platform. Here's the actual date right here. Is a registration for Binance.us opens September 18th, which is next Wednesday, a week from today. And they will start with deposits of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and USDT. And this kicks off 8 a.m. Eastern next week. This will be the first phase. So if you do not, also if you have other altcoins on Binance right now, you should take that off because tomorrow is the last day where you will be kicked out of Binance with all your tokens and not be able to trade. So don't get lost in the limbo. Get to the bingo and hold your own private keys. Onto another platform that's doing IEOs soon or considering IEOs is Coinbase. San Francisco-based cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase may soon issue a proprietary exchange token, according to Coinbase's head of institutional sales in Asia, Kayvon Peristani. In a nutshell, Coinbase is carefully exploring not only the IEO space but also STOs, security token offerings, but I can't make any formal announcements right now. So IEOs are basically like exchange ICOs, but hosted on an exchange. such as Bitfinex, Binance, OKCoin, and KuCoin already have this process happening. They actually have their own tokens behind it, so it's all one big revolving door. So I'm interested to see how Coinbase will issue these IEOs, if may be, and KYC and AML checks will need to be handled before this in order for regulation to proceed cautiously. But I would say if Coinbase does launch an IEO, they might want to launch their own token or use a token to power their IEO sales. You can check out this link in the description below. It has a little description from CoinDesk of what an IEO is in the YouTube video right here. But I'll leave it for you to check out on your own discretion. On to another big topic of today is from thehill.com. Facebook's cryptocurrency project to pursue payments license in Switzerland. So the Facebook Libra, of course, said it has asked the Swiss Financial Market Supervisory Authority, the FINMA, to offer more insight into how the coin called the Libra will be regulated by the country's government. So the Libra Association, in a statement on Wednesday, said Switzerland offers a pathway for responsible financial services innovation harmonized with global financial norms on strong oversight. Since our vision for the Libra project was announced 3 months ago, we have maintained our strong commitment that technology-powered financial services innovation and strong regulatory compliance and oversight are not in competition. Dante Desparte, Libra Association's head of policy and communication, said in a statement, "We are engaging in constructive dialogue with FINMA, and we see a feasible pathway for an open-source blockchain network to become a regulated, low-friction, high-security blockchain payment system." So, I mean, as you might know, Switzerland is heavy into banking and regulation for, like, banks especially. And I believe this is going to be huge if Libra wants to launch their product worldwide. Switzerland is a big base for cryptocurrency, or for currency in general. So if you could get the regulation over there and start with that, it'll be more beneficial for the United States to go along with Switzerland's licensing. And lastly, before I head out, I'll give you some slightly altcoin news. Overall market today has been pretty stagnant, just all future speculations so far. And one news we have coming out today actually is that CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, will be interviewed by CNN later today. And expect them to ask about the money, the MoneyGram and Visa integration. And will XRP be actually used in facilitating these transactions? I'm curious to see. This Twitter guy, Scuba Man XRP, posted a video of the announcement, so he might post the actual interview when it is time. But for now, we're just waiting to see what will happen on this interview. And before I get out of here, XRP holders can now earn interest for holding XRP tokens on the Binance Lending platform, which just launched September 9th. And it was announced September 9th, and it is launching actually today, September 11th. The lending platform will be opening doors to, if you want to be a hodler of these tokens such as XRP, Litecoin, USDT, Binance Coin, Ethereum Classic, and USDC, you can lend out your tokens and gain interest. And XRP is the newest to have this capability, and in order to do this, you need to have a minimum of 50,000 XRP with a total cap of 1 million XRP, and the term is about 14 days in order to hold your XRP. This is actually, I think, will be a good thing in the long run, because the more people that are locking their XRP into lending platforms will cause less supply in the XRP and could impact the price positively. So it's all speculation still right now. We see slowly, week by week, more adoption, things going on. But that's all for me, Champagne Crypto. You can follow me on Instagram. Shout me out, tag me, do what you may. Well, that's all for me today. Crypto Condensed signing out Wednesday. Hope your hump day is going smooth. But I'm out of here. Peace.